Hi, this is Ian with Hat Kiteboarding, here to give you some tips and tricks with the new ride engine harness. We had this puppy out in 30-mile-an-hour winds, and we definitely learned a thing or two we wanted to share. First, make sure you put your spreader bar together right. There's a couple flaps on the inside, and they need to be tucked in. The first batch of these harnesses had an issue with the rope and this knot being too far out. You need to make sure that it's far enough back that it's not going to come undone and pull through the hole. When you're adjusting the side pieces here, this plastic coating can be readjusted so it's over the rope. You don't want excess rope sticking out, you want it to have a nice flush fit like that. This on, swing it around, pull your Velcro flap, close your spreader bar on top of it, put the strap around the hook and tighten it down. Make sure you really give it a good tight pull. You want it to fit nice and snug. We had an issue with this when we were riding. This opened up on us. It's the side that should be permanently adjusted. The simple solution is to double back your line through the clip and then tuck in the excess under the flap. This is what it'll look like once it's done correctly. Attaching a leash is pretty standard. You're just going to use one of the rings on either side of the harness, whichever is your preference. Attach it, and then you can clip your hook from the leash on the rope. Some folks have been wondering if you can use a J-bar. You can see here that I have a 10-inch spreader bar on the ride engine harness and a 13-inch J-bar. It's just not going to be possible for them to fit or convert. One thing you can do is take the hook off the Dynabar and attach it to the rope on your ride engine harness. We found that attaching this is really simple. It only takes a couple tools too. We do a lot of tethered launching and landing and found that when you have to open up your chicken loop and put it on the rope, it's really unsafe and not very user-friendly. This quick fix solves the problem without any issue. One thing you're going to notice is that the harness is definitely going to try to ride up on you. However, it's going to stop at your ribs. I found that after about an hour of pretty aggressive riding in really strong winds, I did have to push the harness down a few different times. The harness didn't even get close to going above my ribs though. Another feature that we haven't heard talked about is that there is a little Velcro pocket in there that you can slide in a little hook knife. The last big question I think people had was, what is the sizing and is this going to fit with my dry suit? Most people are using one size up, so if you're normally a medium, you would want to get a large. And yes, as you can see here, it will fit with your dry suit. You will need to readjust your straps for the cold weather riding as you're bundled up with all your gear. This is an Ocean Rodeo sole, and you can see that with some bending, moving, and flexing, the harness doesn't really want to push the jacket up under the harness or bunch up too terribly. Again, this is Ian with Hat Kiteboarding. Give us a call or shoot us a text at 732-284-3800. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope to see you on the water.